Hello students, today we are going to study the biogas plant. Okay, so first of all we should know why actually we are going to discuss it, because biogas is an alternate source of energy. This can be used in the household as a cooking, like in the nowadays we use LPG. So instead of LPG also biogas can be used. Earlier, the conventional method is just the villagers they dry the cow dung, and after that they just burn this cow dung, and it can help in cooking. But another way, scientifically also it is possible. It can be by a typical biogas plant. We can able to collect the biogas, and this biogas can be, that pipe can go to the kitchen and can give us the energy. That means it help us in cooking. So first of all we'll see what is that biogas actually. So how it is produced. See, it is the mixture of gases produced by the microbial activity basically which microbe is used here. That is one methanogenic bacteria, and this methanogenic bacteria, commonly one methanogenic bacteria is Methanococcus. So this Methanococcus is used, which may be used as a fuel. So as an alternate energy source also biogas can be used. What are the chief component of biogas? See, the major components of biogas is methane, 50 to 70%. So methane is produced in highest amount. Then after that carbon dioxide, which is around 30 to 40%. Carbon dioxide is also second most abundant in the biogas, and then the mixture of other gases like hydrogen sulfide, etc., around 10%. What is the most inflammable gas here? That is methane, around 50 to 70%. So here how actually this whole plant will work, we will see these things here. First of all, we need to know that first this plant which will have a whole complete biogas digester, and here we will feed cow dung into this digester. Then after that, time by time, by this holder we get this biogas, and after that the used slurry that can be removed by this sludge, which can be an alternate source of energy, that means alternate source of biofertilizer. So first of all, see, in this biogas plant we use this cow dung. Okay, so first of all cow dung is mixed with the water, then it is fed into the digester. So that cow dung from this, it will be accumulated on the bottom. So first of all we should know that what actually this cow dung have. We know that the ruminating animals like cow and goat, their digestive system, in their digestive tract, they have the methanogenic bacteria. So this methanogenic bacteria help in digestion of the cellulose present in it. Okay, so whenever the cow they release their excreta, they remove their waste product, so that cow dung will also have this methanococcus, which will undergo anaerobic respiration. It will allow anaerobic respiration, right? So first of all, just see, you need to know this actually methanogenic bacteria is present in the ruminating animals. So in the ruminating animals GI tract. Okay, so in the GI tract of the ruminating animal, this methanococcus bacteria present, which allow anaerobic respiration. So first of all, just see, we will take this cow dung, mix with water, and from this actually this is one inlet through which we will allow to enter into the large digester. Then inside the digester, this methanogenic bacteria will work on the cellulose, leftover cellulose. Then after that it will digest the cellulose. So whenever it undergo digestion, then during this digestion some products are produced. What are they? They are the methane, then carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, etc. So whenever it produces this methane, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, we will cover first of all one complete outlet. So this is one cover, not outlet, this is one cover. So this cover will not allow the gas to pass, to remove, to just evaporate. We will have one outlet. So this is one gas holder. So this gas holder will collect all the gases into a pipe. Okay, and from this biogas pipe we directly can lead this biogas to go enter and allow to actually go to your kitchen, and after switching it on we can get the biogas. So this is one alternate source of energy, and at one period of time what will happen, this cow dung suppose is increasing time by time, then what can happen that from actually this, it should be a little below, okay, like this. So what happened that like this, okay. So first of all, whenever in this digester, whenever we have very less cow dung, then the process of this anaerobic respiration can properly go. But once this cow dung start to increase, then this used already from this cow dung, already the gases have we have collected. So after that we can remove also the used cow dung. Okay, so this used cow dung we can accumulate, we can collect it into another small tank. Okay, so in that sludge we can get this used cow dung, okay, which can be a good source of biofertilizer. Okay, so this is very much important, remember that. So this is the biogas production plant. So how this biogas production plant works, you have to know. First of all, first step, that is this inlet is fed with cow dung and water mixture. Then it will go into the digester tank. Then in this digester tank, it will undergo anaerobic respiration. That means this methanogenic bacteria will work on the cellulose, and after that during this anaerobic respiration it will produce the products like the methane, then carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen, etc. This methane percentage is around 50 to 70%, carbon dioxide percentage is around 30 to 40%, and remaining gases like hydrogen sulfide or hydrogen, they can be around 10%. So these gases, this methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen, with the help of a gas holder pipe, we will take it and allow to go to our kitchen, and we can use it as a alternate source of LPG also. So this is the biogas plant. We need to know what to actually institutes actually produce. Okay, so this whole production was first innovated in India, and there are two things that actually industries. Let's just see those things. Hope you have understood this one. This is also one 5-mark question in the board examination. What is actually biogas plant work? The whole diagram and along with that the explanation for it, these things will be very much important. So diagram I have given, I have not written the whole procedure. So how actually it will be produced, I will provide you the PDF so that you can understand. So let's just move to the next part. So just see this biogas actually production, the whole plant, it was developed by two institutions. What are they? This technology of biogas production was developed by Indian Agricultural Research Institute, that is also known as IARI, and Khadi and Village Commission, KVIC. Okay, so these two institutions developed this concept of biogas plant. It is generally in the rural areas. Okay, in the rural areas only these plants are there. The government have developed and given this plant to the household purposes. For the household purposes, like this biogas can be used as a alternate source of cooking and lighting. Okay, for the lighting purpose also and cooking purpose also it can be used. And in the rural areas cow dung is it's available, so this biogas can be used. So once again just see the plant. So this plant will have a central digester which is around 10 to 15 feet deep. Okay, so around 10 to 15 feet deep, one tank, digester tank will be there, where it will be fed with the bio waste and the cow dung. So what are the bio waste? In our kitchen there are different vegetable peel or the rice we remove, okay, we produce, and that are just thrown in the garbage. So this bio waste and the cow dung which is added with water, it can be fed into the digester tank, right? So this bio waste and the cow dung with the water, this slurry is allowed to go into the digester tank. In the digester tank, it will undergo anaerobic respiration by this methanococcus or methanogenic bacteria. After anaerobic respiration, it will produce the gases like the methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, hydrogen, etc. For avoiding the removal of the or evaporation of the gases, in this digester we are going to have one floating cover. Okay, so this floating cover completely seal or the or block the whole digester tank, right? And by one gas holder, from this gas holder will take the gases. Okay, so those gases, they are now be collected from this gas holder, and with the help of a pipe it will go to the different areas. Like in one simple, suppose small house, there is one biogas plant, so by a pipe, the this pipe to their kitchen, that pipe will go and provide this biogas. So in this we are going to have one gas holder, pipe is there. Then along with that we are going to have one another opening, that will be one outlet, where the used up cow dung and the slurry, the bio waste and the cow dung, that is collected. And time by time from this outlet, this used cow dung that is already have given the bio gas, that can be utilized for the other purposes, like it can be a good source of bio, it's a fertilizer, isn't? So this is whole process of a typical biogas plant. Just remember, this is one 5-mark question that can be asked. You have to draw the diagram and provide the information about all these parts. Then after that, 2 more important things are here. So you have to remember the full form of IARI and KVIC. Okay, so IARI means Indian Agricultural Research Institute and KVIC means Khadi and Village Commission. So these two you have to remember. So that's all about the biogas production. So this all is biogas plant and production procedure. Hope you have understood. So that's all about the video. Thank you.